Hello, it's me again. Uh, the guy with big promises. So far, things have been going well. I've been putting my plan into motion, and things have been alright. Nothing crazy has happened, positive or negative. It's a bit disappointing in a way. Uh, I've still been seeing it at least, and I've tried my best to keep my distance from it. Um, Today's recording isn't just me. I've brought some friends along so they can introduce themselves and share their thoughts about all of this.
You you told me you had something important to talk about, and it's this again? We've been over this already. Either you're crazy or you're on some weird project kick again. And whichever it is, I have more important things to do than mess around with this. I have work in half an hour, a job.
You'll you'll have to believe it at some point. Morgan, now introduce yourself.
What more is there to say? You just introduced me, you said my name, and you've already said that I'm your friend.
Fuck, just introduce yourself, Morgan, for consistency's sake. Just, I don't know, icebreaker type of thing.
Jesus, all right. I'm Morgan. I'm regrettably a friend of Jamie's. Every day he's dragging me into this sort of thing, and this is just the latest scheme. I have a full-time job. I have taxes to do, bills to pay, things that are more important than some podcast.
I mean, I believe in it. I think if he's making something to help people, even if it's a podcast, it's important.
It's it's not a podcast, it's an audio
And
record.
of course you believe in it, Ethan. You'd believe in Bigfoot and ghosts and the Loch Ness monster. You'd believe in anything.
Definitely believe in two of those things, Morgan.
Point still stands.
All right, that's enough of that. Ethan, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Ethan. I'm a cybersecurity major. I'm Jamie's best friend, and I believe him with this. He's not crazy. I would know if he was. I mean, he did specifically ask me to keep an eye on that. Everything he's talking about is, I mean, I don't know much about it, but I trust he knows what he's doing.
So, was that it? You wanted us to introduce ourselves to your adoring fans?
It's not. Never mind. Never mind. Ethan believes in it, and that counts for something. And eventually, Morgan, you will come around because this is real, and I'll make sure you have evidence of that. I promise.
Whatever you say, man.
So, what's your plan? What's the big idea you have?
Throughout everything that I've seen, there's a few relatively consistent things. All of them film themselves, all of them stick around each other, and all of them they work towards things way too late. My plan is, well, I'm not going to actually film anything. I'm going to keep away from you guys so nothing happens to you, and I'm going to start looking at big things to work towards. I've got a few things already going, so
That's barely a plan.
Barely a plan is still a plan.
it's it isn't barely a plan. It's a plan, and I'm working towards bigger plans that branch off of it. I've got a lot of things in the works.
Listen, I got my own things to do. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I've got a class to go to. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, see you guys around. So, those are my friends, Ethan and Morgan. I trust them more than anyone, and Ethan already believes. Morgan is the only holdup, and I know he will come around. He just needs hard evidence, something tangible. I'll I'll end it here. My next update, it'll be whenever something actually happens. I don't want to just put out a bunch of nothing.